July 12th, 2023. The entire Forge development team walked out. Not one person, everyone on the same day. One post, and that was it. The mod loader that ran Minecraft modding for 12 years. 40,000 mods, millions of players gone in a day. And if you're still running Forge right now, you're the last one to find out. In this video, what actually killed Forge, who walked out and why, and what you should be running instead. And it all came down to one person whose name you've probably never heard. 2010 Minecraft without mod loaders. Total chaos. This is where the story that ends with an entire team walking out begins. Here's how it worked. You open minecraft.jar, the actual game file, and copy mod files in by hand. Second mod overwrites the first. Game crashes. You reinstall. You try again. Industrial Craft, Build Craft, Red Power, 3 of the biggest mods ever made. Run all 3 together, almost impossible. They kept killing each other. Nobody had a fix. Every mod worked alone. Put them together, chaos. That chaos pushed the people making those mods to do something nobody had done before. November 2011. The guys making those mods looked at the mess and decided to fix it. They built Minecraft Forge just so their own mods would stop breaking each other. One shared standard. Every mod writes to it. No more conflicts. It worked. By 2013, Forge wasn't just an option. Forge was modded Minecraft. Feed the Beast, Ticket, Direwolf 20. These weren't just mod packs. They were a big deal. Feed the Beast at its peak. Millions of downloads a month. Direwolf 20 built an entire YouTube channel on nothing but Forge mod packs. By 2017, over 40,000 mods. All on Forge. Nobody asked,
which loader is best?
That question didn't exist. There was one loader. You used it. FPS back then, around 60 to 120 on a decent PC. RAM usage 2 to 4 gigs. For 2014, that was a lot. Nobody complained. There was nothing to compare it to. Forge was at the top until 2018. July 18, 2018. Mojang releases Minecraft 1.13. Update. Aquatic. On the surface. New ocean stuff. Dolphins. Tridents. Under the hood. Mojang rewrote huge sections of the core game. Years of old code gone. For players, great. For Forge, a nightmare. Forge was built on top of Minecraft's old code. When Mojang changed everything underneath, Forge had to be rebuilt almost from scratch. 6 months, half a year, no Forge updates. The community was furious. Reddit.
We have to wait 6 months? This is a joke.
Mod pack creators stuck. Mod developers stuck. Everyone who relied on Forge waiting. In that 6-month gap, a small team nobody had heard of shipped something. December 10th, 2018. A short post goes up on fabricmc.net. Small team, no funding, no announcement, just a different way of looking at the problem. The difference comes down to one thing: how they see the game itself. Forge takes Minecraft and pulls it apart, builds its own massive API inside. Every mod writes to it. Access to hundreds of hooks and events. Powerful, stable for 200 mods at once, but heavy. And every time Minecraft updates, Forge has to redo all of that work. Fabric doesn't rebuild anything. It finds the exact line of code it needs, drops in a change, and leaves everything else alone. Like surgery instead of reconstruction. Result: Fabric could support a new Minecraft version within hours, while Forge waited months. First Fabric mods appeared almost the same time as 1.14. The community started splitting. Forge didn't fail. It stumbled. But in modding, 6 months is forever. Fabric was faster. Fabric was lighter, but it had a problem. No reason to leave Forge yet. Fabric is growing, but Forge still has 40,000 mods. Fabric has a few thousand. Most people stayed.
Why switch? Faster updates?
Sure, but your mod pack still needs Forge. Then Sodium happened. Sodium wasn't an optimization mod. It was a full replacement of Minecraft's rendering engine. Minecraft's renderer was old. It used techniques that modern GPUs hate. Every frame, it was doing work it didn't need to do. Sodium threw all of that out. Rebuilt the renderer from scratch. Before Sodium, around 100 to 120 frames per second on a mid-range PC. After 200 plus, same machine, same settings. That's not a 10% bump, that's doubling your frames. Forge had Optifine, been around since 2011, one of the most popular mods ever made. But Optifine and Sodium were built on completely different ideas. Optifine, squeeze more out of the old renderer, work with what Minecraft gives you. Sodium, throw the old renderer out and start over. The numbers: Sodium on Fabric 200 plus frames per second, Optifine on Forge 120 to 150, same hardware, 50 to 60% difference. This stopped being about convenience. This became about FPS. If you're still on Optifine now, you know why that's a problem. This went everywhere.
I was on Forge plus Optifine, 80 frames per second. Switch to Fabric plus Sodium, 180 frames per second. Why is nobody talking about this?
Sodium didn't just speed up Fabric, it made loader choice a war. Fabric was taking developers, Forge was losing ground, and right when things outside were falling apart, something broke inside the Forge team itself. Looked like Fabric had won, but July 2023, nobody saw this coming. One person made this happen: Lex Manos, owner of Forge LLC, the legal entity that owns the project's assets. Been there almost from the start. Technically, one of the most skilled people in the modding world, but how he dealt with people had been a problem for years. CPW, one of the original founders of Forge mod loader, said it plainly.
Almost every veteran Minecraft modder has had a negative experience dealing with him over the past 12 years.
For years, the team tried to fix it. New leadership, new structure, nothing stuck. July 12th, 2023, the Forge Discord gets renamed overnight. One post goes up.
We are creating a fork of Forge, Neoforge.
Signed by almost the entire team. Everyone except Lex Manos, half the community.
Another fork, seriously?
Other half.
Finally.
Mod developers started moving, one mod at a time. By end of 2024, over 14,000 mods on Neoforge 121. Neoforge had passed Forge on new versions. But Neoforge had one problem: it couldn't shake. FPS. Sodium still only on Fabric. Neoforge had to use Embedium, a fork of Sodium. Separate team. Good mod, but 10 to 20% behind native Sodium in every benchmark. Neoforge wasn't a new loader. It was Forge without one person and without Sodium until November 2024. November 17th, 2024, Sodium 060, first stable release, Neoforge included, same team, same mod, both platforms, 15 years of history, 3 loaders, finally a fair fight. Let's see the numbers. Most comparisons you've seen, different hardware, different settings, no repeated tests. That's why the numbers never match and everyone fights in the comments. RTX 4070, Minecraft 121.1, render distance 16 chunks, 1 location, same settings, 4 tests, vanilla with Sodium plus lithium, startup time, RAM under load, 3 runs each. We take the average. Wilt exists too. Tiny share, not in this test. Next time someone says
Fabric is X% faster,
you'll know what to ask. What hardware? What settings? How many runs? The Sodium developer's own number, tested on 121.1. Fabric is 23% faster than Neoforge. Let's see if that holds on an RTX 4070. First, pure vanilla, no mods, no optimization, just the loader and the game. Fabric, 5 seconds. Forge, 15 seconds. Neoforge, 7 seconds. Right there, before you've installed a single mod, there's already a gap. Why? Forge's API rewrites and patches more of Minecraft's core code at startup. More overhead, more baggage. That cost exists before anything else loads. Now the real test. Sodium plus lithium, the standard optimization stack on all 3. Fabric, Sodium plus lithium, native. Neoforge, Sodium 060 plus lithium port. Forge, Embedium plus lithium equivalent. Fabric 944, Forge 315, Neoforge 600 frames per second. The official claim was 23%. Here's what we got on RTX 4070. Does it hold up? Look at the numbers. You already saw this at the start. Let's get exact numbers. Fabric, 4 seconds. Forge, 14 seconds. Neoforge, 6 seconds. If you play for 2 hours a day, that startup difference adds up. Over a year, Forge costs you more time in loading screens than some games take to complete. RAM, specifically for people running 8 gigabytes. Same mod list, 10 performance mods, no heavy content mods. Fabric, 1.7 gigabytes. Forge, 4.1 gigabytes. Neoforge, 3.1 gigabytes. For 8 gigabyte players, this is the difference between running and crashing. You want maximum FPS. Fabric plus sodium, still the fastest, no contest. Big content mod pack. Neoforge, 14,000 mods. Sodium support, active development. This is the new default. Running an old mod pack, RL Craft, all the mods, anything pre-2023, Forge is your only option, no alternatives. Need both sodium and content mods. Neoforge, in 2026, it's the only loader where you get both natively. Quick bonus, Neoforge plus Sinatra connector runs some Fabric mods directly, not all, but closer to both ecosystems than anything before. How well it actually works, that's a test for another video. Forge on 121 plus, technically alive, practically dead. New mods are being built for Neoforge, not Forge. Starting fresh, don't start on Forge. In 2026, Neoforge